Right, ladies and gentlemen, give a few moments here while we get set up. We are starting this new idea that I've been seeing going around, not new idea, but this method of sharing from my Share Factory onto a Facebook live stream. So we're going to give that a shot, and it should be showing up on the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance page, not the group, but I do have someone on standby that can grab it off the page and share it onto the group for me. So, make sure you guys give me plenty of feedback on whether that works or not. We are not quite ready to stream live yet, but we will. New Breed, thanks for checking in, MJ. Appreciate you. Give me a minute here while I get this rolling before we start. All right, if someone could make sure to tell me if you can check over onto the channel, onto the Hybrid Wrestling Universe page, and just let me know that it is working or not. EFED Broadcast Channel, thank you guys for checking in here. Our parents, all right, beautiful. Just got confirmation that it is working from my tech support crew. Appreciate you back there, Stuart. Rod Dunn, thank you for checking in. It's not quite 8 o'clock, but hey, maybe we should just start on now. What do you think, Stuart?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get rolling here. Thank you all for checking in. Stephen Benoit Jericho here from the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance, along with my good friend, our new tech support guru, Stuart Longfellow. Stuart, thank you for all your help today. Stuart will be monitoring our Facebook page, he just confirmed for us that it is working. Audio is working there. Well, I hear. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. The more likes that you guys pop on there, that takes 2.3 seconds to. It helps us boost the number of views in the future. And if you guys pop on and hit like on there, you guys know that I absolutely do the same for you. So let's get rolling. HWA Story Mode, episode number 5. Like Michael Blaze and CFT having some words here in the background. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you had time to read through the match card posting that we did. A little bit of a new method here that I'm giving a shot. I was advised a long time ago that before the shows we should post the match card so it tells people who's upcoming and fighting. I get away from that sometimes, I realize. So I had this new method of posting it up there that I saw on somebody else's page, some random show that I clicked on, and I liked it. So we are hybrid, so we take pieces of everything and make it our own, right? That's Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. I'm hearing a little Stuart. Is that you, Stuart? I'm getting a little feedback as Parabellum makes their way to the ring here. This is
Stuart.
Formerly,
Do I sound like Stuart to you?
Stuart, we talked about this. You're not supposed to be letting CFT in here.
We tied him up.
You tied up Stuart?
We tied up Stuart and put duct tape on his mouth because I'm tired of hearing his
Wait a
voice
second.
accent.
Who is we?
Me and Michael Blaze.
Oh, God. I didn't know Michael Blaze was here today.
We tied him up.
I don't think he's on the card scheduled, so I was not expecting to see him. And here we go. We have Axel coming in here with Young. I don't know what they call their team, but their hair matches, so, you know, that's kind of teamish. Jason Young and Axel. I'm not very familiar with Mr. Axel, but I know Jason Young a little bit.
So we're getting reports right now from MJ Jones and New Breed Universe. Apparently this is not an issue on the YouTube, but since we tied up Stuart, we can't resolve this, but apparently our voices are doubling up, which means there's a severe echo like on both of our ends on the Facebook. Do not know why that's the case. Probably that fucking peasant Stuart and his crappy production methods.
Well, if that's the case, those watching on the Facebook stream, a simple fix. You just jump over to the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance YouTube channel where you can interact directly with SBJ and skip all the malarkey of, having to deal with the echoing. But, maybe we'll keep that going and use that as a tool to get you back over here where it counts, where you can click that like button as Mad Dog X. Hopefully you did. Same thing with you, Rod Dunn. Two great followers of HWA, have always been big supporters of us, so we appreciate you. Flying under the New Breed banner, who you can see the New Breed banner getting made use of by Axel here as he bounces Jason's face off the barrier just above it. Action not staying very long in the ring here as Jason and Axel, the two starting things off, prefer to be fighting along the side, but that gives the fans a little direct love, and you know that they appreciate that here. The blood and the sweat spewing all over the front row here. CFT, how do you feel about being front row in one of these with possibility of bodily fluids getting on your nice suit that you've got on?
Well, I'll call my Jewish attorney, Isaac Goldstein, and get that resolved immediately. There will be no blood splattering on my suit, or there will be legal action taken. Capiche?
I thought you fired Goldstein.
Well, I rehired him.
Who do you need to talk to about getting you a contract on here? Well, technically, I do a lot of the interviews of new talent, but Drew Gessner is the one that really has to sign your contract. Basically, any of the members of the EFED broadcast channel you can speak to sign. That's MJ Jones. Could get you a contract over here. Max, Drew Gessner is the primary owner of the HWA, where MJ Jones is actually the primary owner of the EFED broadcast channel. So any of those, Mad Dog, you could talk to about getting signed on here. And it looks like Axel now continuing to work by himself primarily on this Parabellum tag team. If you remember right, Parabellum, it's basically the team that Devil Dogs started off with as the Surplus Marines. They broke in together basically back in IWA and Louis C's UCW days.
Sounds like you've actually been doing your homework for once, SPJ.
This is not really doing the homework. This is just knowledge from being in the industry for so long. Stuart is the one that's supposed to be.
Your birth certificate is written in runes.
I'm going to forget you said that. I'm really not that old. I don't turn 63 for another 10 months.
63,000 years old.
It's always such a pleasure working with you, CFT. I hope you realize that.
I can't believe people actually enjoy being around me. You know, I'm supposed to be the bad guy, SPJ.
Now, here we've got Gonzo, Big Daddy Gonzo, Eddie Gonzalez, just continuing to wrench on the knee of Axel, really slowing him down. The submission specialist, Gonzo here, time and time again, just wrenching that knee and that ankle of Axel, really taking the strength and the base away from him. Up to this point, Axel had been running the show.
At least this Gonzo's not launching himself out of a damn cannon.
I believe that is a Muppets reference. Oh, look at this! A stomp right there. Tag team action here. Double team move by Parabellum, and Axel is not getting back up. Although Axel ran the show for most of it, once Gonzo got in there, worked that leg out, couldn't basically stand back up on his own 2 feet. You see him still down hurt, and Gonzo attacking Jason. Now Jay Sinister continuing to pound on Axel. Not exactly sure what's going on here, but apparently they're trying to share a message to the rest of the tag division.
Well, sometimes you just have to make an impact and make a name for yourself, and that's what they're doing.
Speaking of making a name for himself, one of the bigger names in the EFET industry, Matt 8-Star, coming out here as he's got a few words to say. Not sure if Matt... Here he goes. Let's quiet down here, CFT, and hear what 8-Star has to say to the crowd, to his fans. Not sure what that noise was, CFT, but apparently Matt's going to make this short anyway, so... You know, if you remember correctly, that the contract for Michael Blaze had that case had a 7-match contract, keeping Michael Blaze here in HWA. And speaking of Michael Blaze, his music is unforgettable. I didn't know Blaze was actually here today, but here he is making his way down to confront Matt 8-Star. 8-Star asked for it.
Did you ever think you'd see Michael Blaze wearing a suit and tie?
I don't think I've ever seen him without his makeup on either. But here we go. It's about to get exploded. What? Where'd the lights go? Stuart.
What the hell?
What? It's Caleb Shaw again. It's Caleb Shaw. Caleb Shaw has Matt 8-Star.
Oh, what the hell?
Choke slamming him in the middle of the ring, and...
What the hell's he doing here?
I don't know. He's continuing. Get him out of there. He's just manhandling Matt 8-Star. Michael Blaze standing at the top of the ramp, loving every minute of it.
Michael, just stay out of the ring. You don't want to be his victim.
Michael Blaze laughing and walks away. Laugh just happened. Oh, that music got pretty loud.
I told Caleb Shaw to stay out of Michael Blaze's business. To answer your question a moment ago.
Now what the... Nora making her way, but Nightshade charges in. Nightshade breaking up Nora's entrance. These two just hate each other.
Well, I hate Nora, so I know where Nightshade's coming from.
Nora just dropping on the back of her head here as Nightshade continues to pummel on her. It looks like we possibly having some connectivity issues due to the storm that's rolling through here, so I'm not sure if we're losing one broadcast or the other.
Both
Looks like we're still on air.
Connection, it says. Playback
No
ID
connection, it's not showing at all.
on the YouTube end. Would you like me to check the Facebook?
YouTube is the primary, so if it's not showing there, we'll probably have to cut this and
later.
get restarted, I guess.
I just do it again later with your weather. Let the storm pass.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I absolutely hate doing this, you see the show paused here. I don't want to bother continuing on with this if you can't hear the audio. It says we're back on. Can you confirm before I...
Still says network ID, but I'll try to get back on the stream and see if we're back on, because it's back on. Rod Dunn says it's back on.
I don't know
if
if
it's
he
back
was
on, I say
asking
the
or
show
telling.
must go on. He says, yeah, it appears to be back on. Well, no, it's a still image. Here we go. We got an action. David says, Mad Dog X. Yes, Rod
right.
says, but it's... I'll take his word for it.
Let's give it another shot, ladies and gentlemen. Continuing the matchup, we've got TJ Hawkins in there still with Jacob Grimm. Hawkins looking to have the upper hand here as we get started. Grimm, not a well-known character. This guy kind of an unknown around our territories as far as I know. I know nothing about this guy. Apparently he comes from some hardcore wrestling alliance, another HWA.
There's another HWA.
Indeed.
Brand HWA.
There is. They're more of a blood match style. Look at the cockiness there of Hawkins. He did the little boom bap sort of thing, flashed the right hand, faked him out, and just softly jabbed on the bridge of his nose with the left right there. A little showboating tactic.
Nice.
Nothing nice
I like
about
someone
that
who
slam.
showboats.
Grimm slamming Hawkins right down on that red X, the true red X of the EFED industry here, the extreme alternative, XVPW.
I am the alternative. What are you talking about? I'm the alternative to all these tweeners and faces who claim that they're these icons in the business. I am an icon in this business, and as I've said before, if you don't believe me, ask me.
I do remember Devil Dog saying that he thought you, CFT, lived sort of an alternative lifestyle, so I guess, was that your way of admitting it right there?
No, I do not live an alternative lifestyle, and you can tell Devil Douche that I said that that is not true, that is preposterous. Who would make such accusations against me, okay? That is false, inaccurate, wrong in every way, shape, and form, and I hope that he gets fact-checked on Facebook by CNN and New York Times independent fact-checkers as a result.
Now, CFT, don't get so worked up. It's 2021. You know, you can be whatever you want to be. If you want to identify as a dirty dish towel or a toaster, that's all on you. No one can say anything bad about it.
I identify as richer and superior to you. Okay?
And there's a 3 count, and Jacob Grimm picks up a win over Hawkins. Hawkins finally takes a loss here. His first loss in HWA comes at the hands of this unknown Jacob Grimm character. Hawkins rolling out. Looks like he's a little bit surprised right there. You saw the cockiness early on, but he doesn't seem to be feeling so cocky right now. Sitting on the apron, kind of shaking his head. Can't believe he lost. Look at him. Slowly walking away. Right back into the action we get, as you can see the Players Club waiting in the ring. And here comes our HWA Tag Team Champions, the New Millennia.
These two guys.
Appreciate the love there, Mad Dog X.
Well, the other thing Mad Dog X loves his wife is just a fat, ugly skank.
I didn't know that Mad Dog X was married.
Talks about his wife and kids. I don't give a shit about his kids or his fat, skanky wife.
So the thing is,
she looks like Whoopi Goldberg with all
this
that weight.
this new generation, ever since the 80s, the little more plump ladies have become the sex symbols of America.
Well,
here we go. Shout out to Megalo and Dragonfire checking in. And indeed, Fat Bottom Girls makes the rockin' world go round. How could you forget that song? And we go back further. Baby Got Back, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I do like big butts, and I cannot lie, but my wife's. I don't look at other women or other men or anyone else except for my wife.
I caught your wife looking at other women, I believe. Is now here. New Millennia. Quinn now with his hands all over this young man. No pun intended, so don't get any ideas there, CFT. Donnell Brown, thank you for checking in. Same with you, Sander. Sander Cool having a big matchup tonight. That title up for grabs in the rematch clause pulled by John Awesome.
You know who the real East Coast champion is now that you mentioned John Awesome? Michael Blaze. He never lost it.
True, Michael Blaze never lost it. You could say the same for the former West Coast champion. I'm not sure if...
Will King.
Will King, indeed. I wasn't sure if we could technically say his name because he's not contracted here. And I know there was a little bit of an issue between he and ownership when he left.
You can use his name as long as it's in a historical perspective.
All right, thanks for that little tidbit there. Hired Gun wants to know if the so-called new TV champ is on tonight. He's referring to Tyler Ace. Ace is not in action, but he will be here in the corner of Nova Reese as Nova Reese returns to the ring here in HWA tonight. Now Slater back in the ring. Slater, the big man who we've seen basically manhandle so many people in there's a string of like 3 submission victories with him throwing him up on his shoulders in the torture rack, kind of an old school throwback move. It's like Sander Cool is ready for the rematch. Feeling confident as always is Sander Cool.
I have John Awesome on that one, simply because Sander Cool's is...
Here we go. Looks like Slater's got him in a crossface maneuver here. Kind of a yes lock, and he taps him out.
Oh.
New Millennia with another submission victory.
Impressive.
Have you ever seen a tag team that submits so many people like this?
Submits Ryan Steele and DTM.
I don't believe I've seen them tag very much. It's
They're
not a very...
known as Kill the Noise. That's their new team. They've wrestled in OXW and 3WA.
OXW, that's the Outlaw Extreme Wrestling, right? Jason Michaels, good friend of mine.
Well,
Make sure
it was
you guys
before
check
I
that out.
became the owner of the company.
Indeed, there's a couple quick matches here tonight, CFT. The roster not playing around tonight.
Well, the New Millennia, they're wanting to make an impact, and I can't think of a better way to make an impact than a quick, convincing tag team victory. You know, these tag team matches can go on for a while.
Indeed, and we're rolling right on here tonight, trying to get through this inclement weather that's around here. Has been causing all kinds of havoc.
Havoc, huh? How about the Blaze?
Spelt a little differently.
Oh, well, SBJ, I'm getting the memo. Donnie B, 3WA's calling me, and he's saying, and I'm not paraphrasing, get your ass over here. Warzone's getting ready to start soon. So, SBJ, I'm going to reprieve you for the day, and I will talk to you all later. Just remember that Michael Blaze is not done with Matt A. Star, and we will have Drew Gessler's head for screwing us.
Well, CFT, you have a pleasant evening. I hope your evening is as pleasant as your personality.
Yeah, chuckling an old dick, you fat fuck.
I don't think we're allowed to say stuff like that here on TV, but Nova Reese here making his return to the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. The Nova Bomb has come back. New friend Tyler Ace, the TV champion, will be in his corner tonight. Great looking gear there that Nova Reese, the Nova Bomb, sports. Good looking stuff right there. And then his opponent TJ Cruz, one of the sons of Gorilla Cruz, in singles action tonight. Primarily we see TJ in tag action with his brother, but here tonight we have him in singles work. Little bit of issue there. I think that the storm here causing some more havoc with the audio. Nova Reese starting things off quick against TJ. Cruz getting some of those educated feet to the ribs. And it looks like Tyler Ace, the TV champion, very pleased with what he's seeing so far. The hands clapping. Let's see if Nova Reese can continue this quick match trend that's going on. And here it is right there, but no. Cruz kicking out. John Awesome, thank you for checking in, getting ready for your main event matchup tonight. Good luck. Sander Cool is on here with you if you've got something to say to Sander. He's watching the stream along with you, so it would be, a great chance for you to say what you feel to him and what your predictions are for that 1-versus-1 for your rematch for that title tonight, John. Apparently, whoever's running the page for the EFED broadcast channel, you go check them out on YouTube, the EFED broadcast channel, YouTube channel, where they show support to so many great EFEDs out there. And again, folks, you've got to pay attention because they do have certain stipulations in order to fit their mold. But go in there, check it out, check the content. There's podcasts playing all over there. Their panel discussions have been just great so far. They've had some highest quality guests on there. Adding Katrina Baker has been a great woman's insight on there, and one of the premier wrestling minds in the CAW community right now. Speaking of bomb, Nova Bomb gives Cruz a taste of it, right? But he let him up. Nova Reese just let Cruz up. He had him right there, delivered the Nova Bomb, chose to lift the shoulder of Cruz off the mat. Apparently not done with him, looking to spread a message here as he continues to just work on TJ Cruz. And again, TJ, a son of the former HWA World Champion Gorilla Cruz. TJ Cruz now setting him up. Apparently he's not as done as we thought he was. Cruz spins and kicks Nova. Kicks the taste out of Nova Reese's mouth. Some of it flew over here. It seems like the taste out of Nova Reese's mouth kind of seems like frozen chimichangas from the high school teacher's lounge or something. Nova, quick pin. Not going to get the job done as the action continues here. Not as quick of a match as the last, as a couple of them have been. We all know that Rod, a.k.a. Hired Gun, is definitely not a fan of Sander Cool. As we remember, Hired Gun actually hit Sander Cool with a car at one point. Excuse me, I gotta grab myself a drink, and just like that, reaching down for a cup of Black Rifle coffee, Nova Reese ends it. I didn't even see what happened there. I took my eyes off the screen for half a second to grab my coffee mug, and just like that, Nova Reese puts away TJ Cruz. Again, folks, Black Rifle Coffee, not an official sponsor yet, but they absolutely should be. Check it out there. I thought we were done with CFT, but apparently he still has to get another shot on here. But on the other side of it, CFT, I appreciate you writing on here because it still adds to the comment thread. Big congratulations there to Nova Reese. The J.K. Ross stable, J.K. Ross out there hanging out in the crowd. Everyone that's on here following along right now, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button for us. Takes 0.2 seconds. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. Nope, John, definitely not Tommy Lee. This is Eric Wolf making his way to the ring. You didn't have a chance to get too familiar with him during your tag match with, he tagged with Sander Cool, and this man, the Outlaw, the American Outlaw, Jason Michaels, was John Awesome's tag team partner. Apparently, Eric Wolf was rubbed the wrong way when Outlaw whooped up on him a little bit during that tag match a few shows back. Requested this match. MJ Jones apparently only knows Tommy Lee from the Pam Anderson video that floated around some years back. A lot of people on here probably aren't old enough to have seen that video, MJ, so they probably don't really get the reference. MJ Jones, the owner of New Breed and also the senior chairman of the EFED broadcast channel. I appreciate you. Make sure everyone watching, go ahead, and looks like Sean Wolf up there distracting the Outlaw. We saw that often during the tag match between them. I don't know what Outlaw's issue with Sean Wolf, the wife of Eric, really is, but somehow she seems to really get under the Outlaw's skin. Have to dig into that. Maybe Sean Wolf an ex of the Outlaws or something. I'm not sure. Also, John, I know you're still hanging out there. Tommy Lee, a.k.a. Eric Wolf, says that he has way nicer hair than you. I want to hear what the rest of you think. Do the rest of you think that Eric Wolf here has nicer hair than John Awesome? Looks like the American Outlaw going to end this one quickly. He's got Eric Wolf wrapped up in a submission. Wolf a little too fresh for that. Still breaks out of it via a series of sharp elbow points to the side of the head of the American Outlaw. Outlaw goes for a ride. Eric Wolf tries for a drop kick, comes up short. Outlaw dodging it. Outlaw now assisting Eric Wolf out of the ring. A friendly little assist there from the Outlaw. And the action spills out here to ringside. Definitely was, Mr. Ross, a vicious shot from the knee there. The Outlaw dragging Wolf around by the scruff of his neck here, kind of like a mama wolf would drag her pup around. And now a huge double axe handle to the side of the face. The American Outlaw's hands, just one of them, is probably, it looks the size of a basketball. You put two of them together and it's like a wrecking ball hitting you, I imagine. Submission on the outside, but I don't think here in HWA, I don't think in the rules of this match that you can be submitted on the outside. I don't know if he's a diva or not. I don't know Eric Wolf that well, but you know, one of the comments he did make before the match coming out here, sort of pre-match interviews, is he said that he has nicer hair than you, John. I guess more and more the men these days are, you know, taking pride in their hair and maybe in the locker room sharing beauty secrets. I'm not sure. And again, it is 2021, so soon to be 2022. And it looks like the Outlaw soon to take a ride via backbreaker right there from the corner. And almost an avalanche. The Outlaw dodged the bullet. It looked like he was being set up for some finisher. Outlaw now delivering a series of those big ham hocks. A huge left right there, dropping Wolf to the ground. And now the Outlaw shoving his face in his own DT, and the American Outlaw stepping over Wolf, very disrespectful like. Getting ready, folks, for the main event of the evening. John Awesome set up for his rematch against Sander Cool coming up next. After these highlights from a great one-on-one matchup between these two, apparently not big fans of each other. There's a good look at that perfectly executed 3 count by Teddy Williams after that perfectly executed DDT. Sean Wolf still on the side, shouting something to the Outlaw. What's going on here? Little camera. John Awesome is being attacked. Some hooded person, appears to be a female. Some hooded woman pounding John Awesome down with a chair backstage. What is going on? Some hooded figure, appeared to be a woman perhaps. Is John Awesome even going to be able to continue after that? I'm hearing now, as Sander Cool makes his way, that John Awesome is being stitched up backstage by our medical staff. Unsure yet as to if John Awesome is going to be able to compete tonight or not. But Sander making his way down to the ring. It's like Sander Cool will still have a match tonight. I just don't know who Sander's opponent is going to be. There's no way John Awesome is going to be able to fight tonight after that beating backstage. Some hooded figure who appeared to be a woman. That many chair shots, folks. I don't know how you're going to compete after that. About to find out who Cool's opponent will actually be. And wait a second. Wait a second. It is John Awesome's music playing. That's backwards playing. That is John Awesome's theme music. And here he is, folks. He will fight tonight. John Awesome, look at his face. Look at the face of John Awesome. He's got backup with him. John Awesome taking a series of chair shots. Looked like he was attacked from behind in the parking lot area. Look at John Awesome's face. Look at his eyes. Look at his forehead. Huge gash on his forehead, all covered up. John Awesome should not be out here tonight, folks. There's no way he can be in condition to defend his title after that. Drew Gessner, if you're here and you're watching, I'm going to have a conversation with Teddy Williams. We've got to stop this match. Looks like Teddy taking his time, sort of looking things over here, making sure that John really wants to compete. Sander Cool here. Sander is ready. Of course Sander Cool is ready. He didn't just get pounded down by a hooded assailant with a steel chair. And there's the champion, battered and broken. I'm not sure where Nora is ringside. Nora's here. She doesn't have the hood on. Total different attire. I don't think Nora would have had time to do that and then make it out here. You see Nora there standing ringside in the corner of her husband, Sander Cool. Things not looking good for the champion right now. I to be honest, I'm surprised that Teddy Williams is allowing this match to go on. No, Sander Cool going right for the head of John Awesome. First thing, putting the wrench on the head of John Awesome. Now working those limbs. Now, Teddy Williams, he's got to keep a close eye on John. And now, look at this. Sander just bouncing the clearly injured head of John Awesome off the mat. Sander Cool knows what he's doing. He sees the damage that has been done, and he is just simply playing into it. Look at that. I can't even watch this. Sander Cool continuing to go after that bandaged head of John Awesome, folks. There's 9 of you on here or so watching. Make sure you all hit that like button for us. XCW, it's been a long time. Thank you for checking in, Mike O'Connor from XCW. Greetings and salutations indeed. John Awesome showing to be a fighting champion here. All heart. He can't be physically fit for this match, but he's showing great heart here, continuing. And now, no, not just trying to defend himself, but he's on the offensive right here. John Awesome has plans at winning this one, you can tell. Little flip, and there's a good shot. You can see now as we go to a different camera angle, Nora is here cheering on her husband, Sander. I can't see her face, but it appears to be Nora at least. Wearing Nora's attire. Huge brain buster, signature move there by John Awesome. Let's see if he has the strength to finish it. Shot to the gut. Here it is, the Awesome Plex. He hit it. John Awesome a little slow getting back up. Dropped back to his knee. Going for a pin. There's a 2 count, and oh, Sander Cool. Sander Cool kicking out. John Awesome didn't seem to have the strength to hit that Awesome Plex with everything that he had. Sander Cool helping him back in. And what's this, Nora? At least I believe that's Nora sending those steps in here. Get those steel steps out of the ring. Referee watching John Awesome is in a daze, hanging on those. Oh, he throws him into the steps. You can't use that as a weapon in this match, ref. Sander tossing Awesome into those steer steps, and here's a pin. 2 count, and Awesome somehow kicking out. Steps thrown in, used as a weapon. Sander Cool tossing Awesome into those steps, and oh, a perfect shot. Driving the face of the champion off the mat. Landing right on that split forehead, and that is the match. Sander Cool picks up a win. Ladies and gentlemen, that match shouldn't have even happened. That match shouldn't have even happened. At least for now, it's an official decision. Sander Cool winning back his title. See Nightshade not very happy about it. Huge assist coming from both Nora with those steel steps and whoever that hooded assailant was that attacked John Awesome backstage with that steel chair. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I want to know what you guys all feel watching what happened tonight. Do you guys all feel that Sander Cool, his win should count? because of the interference from Nora and whoever that hooded assailant was that attacked John Awesome backstage before the match. Just kind of curious at whoever is on, what you guys think about that. And again tonight, great show. We saw Matt 8-Star call out Michael Blaze, got his wish. Michael Blaze, who we're not used to seeing in a suit, comes out here seemingly to confront Matt 8-Star. I thought we were going to have a between the two. Got interrupted. The power went out. Stewart not doing his job, apparently. And then outing the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance Facebook group page. You see CFT's statement. CFT made a statement, and Caleb Shaw actually fired back at him. So it doesn't look as though Caleb Shaw and Michael Blaze and CFT are all working together. Shaw is on his own, has his own personal thing, perhaps with Matt 8-Star. And we see tons of calling the EFED broadcast channel the big bad wolf almost, trying to devour these smaller shows. So possibly Michael Blaze and CFT's plan, they almost admitted, is trying to put a stop to the EFED broadcast channel, ladies and gentlemen. So keep an eye on that while Drew Gessner is out there running 3-dub and also helping to the infant stages of the EFED broadcast channel. It seems like CFT and Michael Blaze are trying to take advantage of that while Drew is not here. So folks, keep an eye on that. And it looks like Mad Dog X see we're not going to talk about Victoria tonight, a.k.a. the walking virus. Looks like Joe Rivers from Dragonfire is here. What the fuck, CFT? Apparently, Drew Rivers not happy, or Joe Rivers not happy with CFT either. Also, Rivers did say earlier that a win is a win. That's how he feels about tonight. I want to check in with John Awesome, see how he's feeling. But that's it, folks. Unless you guys have something else to say, we're going to get this ended. And I want to also either hear live or if you post on the group page on Facebook, Hybrid Wrestling Alliance on Facebook, on the group, or on the Hybrid Wrestling Universe, the Facebook page format. Let us know what you think of the show. Make sure you like on the YouTube stream. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on who you all think that hooded assailant was. It looks to me as if it's a woman. I saw the sandals, kind of a smaller stature person. But, pop in there. Let us know how you feel. From the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance, this is SBJ, Stephen Benoit Jericho. Make sure you guys all pop from here. Go check out 3WA if you want to hear more of CFT's beautiful and charming voice. Again, making sure that you show love to everyone who jumps in here and supports us. So just because the EFED broadcast channel is only set up for a certain format, folks, it does not mean that its members of that community, such as myself and MJ Jones, in different ways will help show support and love to everyone else in this community, as you know SBJ always has. So, folks, signing off here. Make sure you hit that like button. Love you all. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go to Megalo. Watch some Megalo. Watch some New Breed. Watch some XCW. Go check out 3WA, CSWA, NGW. Just go watch it all. It's a crappy, rainy night in most places. What better do you have to do? Drink some Black Rifle coffee and go watch some EFED. Have a good night, everybody.